See how you're walking and they offer you seafood casserole, 7 guaranteed fucks. 7 fucks? 7 guaranteed fucks, handsome dude. Welcome to another edition of Luisito, El Gordillo. We find ourselves once again in Colombia, a beautiful country well known for its nightlife, its music, and of course, its delicious cuisine. In this video, we will visit 3 of the most emblematic cities in the country and be amazed by some of their street food recipes. Of course, we will indulge in some serious eating. We start with Cartagena La Heroica, a city currently booming with tourism, renowned for its stunning beaches. I love the architecture, and the people here are full of flavor, very cheerful. Undoubtedly, we have a great adventure ahead of us. Come on, Colombia and its flavorful streets await us, let's dive in. It is said that the most traditional and delicious food in Cartagena is its seafood, and they certainly make sure you know it. As soon as you leave the airport, you come across this famous cevicheria called Yirth. Look, literally, here is the airport, that's the control tower. This place was opened before the airport. Can you believe it? Yes sir, the airport was inaugurated in '78 and this place was in '75. Wow! Do you think they put the airport here because they knew the seafood restaurant was very popular? Well, my friend, maybe yes, yes, of course, logical, yes, well, of course. They said, so that when people get off the plane, they know what's good. Pilots come here and all that, we have them as clients. What is the most popular here? What's the tastiest? Well, everything is tasty, but the shrimp always comes first. That's the one you recommend. That's the one leading the way. The favorite. Yes, sir. Well, I'm going to follow the boss's recommendation. I ordered the classic shrimp. I told him with everything, even with a bit of spice. Delicious. It tastes and smells incredibly fresh. I can just imagine them catching it right around the corner and bringing it straight over. It's amazing. Now we've come to the Visitando market. Wow, it's so lively. Lots of people, lots of atmosphere, everyone is very friendly, there's plenty of food being served, you can find clothes, even a dress for a quinceañera. Look as you walk and they offer you. Look, this is a seafood casserole, guaranteed to give you 7 rounds, 7. 7 rounds? Guaranteed 7 rounds, handsome doll. Seafood casserole, my love, with Vitafer, Real Man, Macung, Piquanito. This will turn you into a stud, ready for action. I've been in this place here in the Visitando sector for 44 years, from downtown to here, and I've been here for 24 years. Rosa la Primarosa, the blonde, the one who dances, jumps, and skips. So, I ordered a seafood rice and a lobster. It looks good, well prepared, because the lobster also comes with shrimp. And they're selling me all this for $80,000, which is about $20. Eating so delicious and so cheap should be illegal. Come on, dig in. Look how delicious this is, it's proportional to how sweaty my face is. The food here is great and there's a very special charm in being here eating surrounded by people. You can hear the music, you can hear the noise. Yes, overall a great reception. Good, beautiful, and cheap. After such a feast, they brought me to this place called the Portal de los Dulces, which is inside the walled city. The architecture here is truly divine and the atmosphere is very cheerful. On the street, you can see the famous palanqueras, who are an intangible heritage of Colombian culture. And on this street, you can find all kinds of typical sweets. Here we have cocodas, alegria, tamarind, sesame. Are the sweets from Cartagena the best in Colombia? In the whole world. Which is your favorite of these? I particularly like the cocada from Arequipa and the maracuya cocada. Well, I'll have to try them all. For $14,000, I bought this delicious assortment that has everything. Man, what a delight. Well, Cartagena, what a delight, what recipes, what warm people. Let's move on to the next one. I am already in the freestyle. You have 27 million followers on Facebook Live. God bless them. I continue rapping in second place. Luisito Communicates. I mold the world with that. On Instagram, I freestyle. I, from Mexico, have 4 mansions in Dubai. I'm just arriving. This one doesn't practice. The best in the world is called Luisito Communicates. Come on. Hey, what? What geniuses. Hey, thanks for that. Thanks for that. Now it's Medellin's turn, Medallo, the beautiful city of the mountain. The people of Paisa boast of having some of the richest recipes in the country. Let's see. Let's ask what's tasty around here. How curious that here churros are round. They are like donuts. This presentation is unusual for me. Well, I am from Mexico. There, churros have a more phallic shape. And here, well yes, they are like little donuts, like donuts. How much do you sell the order for? 3,500 and 4,000. How many donuts does it include? 30. What do you sweeten them with? Eric White, condensed milk, or sugar? Recipes worthy of Luisito El Gordillo. Mr. Ubei, you are a master. They are delicious. Here they also prepare the famous mud potatoes. They get this name for two reasons. One, because it's a little potato you pull from the ground, so it's all earthy, all dirty. And two, because since they are street potatoes, it is often said that they are exposed to the dirt of the city, mud potatoes. For 3,500 pesos, a little less than $1, you can buy a small plate that you season to taste. And it's something that people from Paisa boast a lot about. Well, actually, I started very young. I started when I was 15 years old. By the grace of God, this June we will have been working in this business for 22 years. Look at the technique Edwin has here for cutting potatoes. Oh, he's an artist. Can I try it? Yes, of course. Let's see if I don't cut myself. Let's see if I don't end up with a slice of flesh. A piece of Luisillo. Oh, no. Look at this. Ah, it's going very well. Let's see, I won't dare to do it at the speed of Master Edwin. But I can have the technique. I'll buy my Criollo potatoes. What do you recommend adding, Edwin? What do people put on them? Lemon, pink sauce, and ketchup. Oh, Edwin, you are a master. Thank you, brother. This gentleman, they tell me, is very famous in Medellín for selling a fruit called cantaduro, which is famous for having aphrodisiac properties. Every day, the gentleman sets up here on the street with his cart, puts up his stuffed monkey, his advertisement, his multiple vitamins, and it is said that he has made a big difference in the fertility rates of Medellín. I just made that up, but it might be true. Look how popular he is. This one comes from Chaco. When it runs out in Chaco, it comes from Putumayo, Buenaventura, or Cartago. Is it true that it's an aphrodisiac? It's an aphrodisiac and it's from the Pacific. These vitamins they sell here caught my attention. They say rapid erection. It's a very powerful vitamin for sexual relations. Very good. This is Vitafer. What will it do to me? It makes you prance. It's very good. It's for not having problems. And this is LK180. Just with the little drawing, I understood that it's powerful. Pure macho. Ah, also? This is already a cocktail of. I'll be exploding through the streets. But look, here Mr. Kanta is a good seller. I mean, on the down low. He already sold us a juice for almost 30,000 pesos. Thank you, Mr. Kanta, thank you. You're welcome. Well, come on, let's shake it. Let's go inside. I thought it would taste more like medicine, but no, it's fine, it's sweet. The honey did its job. You know, if you want to get as strong as a bull, come to the boss in Patio Bonito, on Las Vegas Avenue. Something extremely famous from the Antioquia region is mondongo. Basically, a soup, a broth made with cow tripe. And I came to this super traditional place called Ajiacos y Mondongos that for 32 years has been feeding the people of Paisa and even has the approval of Fernando Botero himself. His autograph is here, his photograph is here, and a message to Don German that says, Don German, the mondongo is fantastic, and look, our buddy Botero thinks it's great. For 36,000 pesos, about $9, they brought me this dish that comes with a banana, avocado, lemon, arepa, ketchup, and rice to taste. Enjoy, let's dig in. Mixed feelings about mondongo. It's a very good definition of what is slimy but tasty. It's very delicious, really delicious, the broth, the seasoning, delicious, and that's why I understand why the people of Paisa boast about it so much. We can't be in Paisa lands and not try an authentic bandeja paisa. This is a dish that is actually recognized in many parts of the world. Maybe I don't have to explain it to everyone, but it usually includes different cuts of meat, the famous powdered meat, which is basically this dried, ground meat that looks like powder, avocado, arepa, egg, fried plantain, blood sausage, and hogao, which is this onion and tomato sauce, and we came to try it in this area called Provenza, which is very lively. At night it's full of bars, noise, people sit here to drink. Well, for now, we won't be drinking, but we will be eating. How delicious! Enjoy! How delicious, you can't go wrong with this. It has flavor, it has seasoning, it has color, elements that represent it as a good dish from Colombia itself. Uff! What a feast! Now I have to call someone to come help me roll out of here, which shouldn't be a problem because throughout this journey in Colombia I stay connected with Pilafon. That's right! Pilafon, the coolest phone service, now the coolest in Colombia, is officially in Colombian territory. We have reached agreements with local companies to have very good coverage, very good plans, and excellent prices. With Pilafon, we are trying for the first time in all of Latin America the freeze your plan mode with which you can make your data last much longer. If you suddenly get home at night, have Wi-Fi, good signal at work, whatever, you freeze your plan and automatically those hours are added to your total time. So you could be extending your plan from 1 month to maybe 40 days. Likewise, we offer annual plans, and if that wasn't enough, we also offer 6 months of free WhatsApp with the purchase of any plan. 5G network, keep your same number, and we are backed by Tigo's network, which gives a lot of confidence. Check out all the plans that Pilafon has for you. Pilafon.co, order your SIM now. It comes directly to your home, or activate your electronic SIM with the link I leave below in the description. And to commemorate this launch, I worked hand in hand with a local Paisa muralist to create this tremendous work of art that symbolizes connecting the territory through technology with culture, colors, warmth, and traditions. It turned out very beautiful. It turned out sincerely very cool. He is good Apollo, the artist who came up with the design. Everything we wanted to represent is the color of Colombia, it's the warmth, it's the friendliness, it's everything that makes us so unique in Latin America and the world. It's that color, it's that joy, and especially in this area that represents the city of Medellín so much. Medellín is a city that has also developed through art, where we now have spaces for local artists to express themselves, to create a scene, to create community through art. Well, come on, let's continue the adventure, let's continue eating. Our last stop is Bogotá, the capital of the country. It feels colder here. The weather changed immediately. This street we are walking on is called the 7th, full of shops of whatever you can imagine. Surely here we will find delicious fritangas. Okay, let's clarify this situation once and for all. A few years ago when I filmed street food in Colombia, people got very angry with me because I didn't try the authentic salchipapa. So we are at this place called La Salchipaperia, which, look, if a place called La Salchipaperia doesn't sell authentic salchipapa, then I'll stop calling myself Luis. For $12,500, about $3, I ordered the classic salchipapa, which has French fries, sausage, melted cheese, and in this place they make crazy recipes that add pork rinds, sauces. It gets intense. Enjoy. What a marvel, this is delicious. I will even proceed to pay homage to a legend. I ate a salchipapa. Now I understand why that kid was so happy, because he was rejoicing with those movements. This is delicious. Comment below, did they scam me again? This is a good salchipapa anyway. It's very tasty. Long live the salchipapa. Everywhere here you see hot dog stands that for 5,000 pesos, a little more than $1. They prepare it but thoroughly. They put potato, lettuce, multiple sauces and the famous habanero cheese, which they tell me is the usual one they work with. Not much to comment on, it is what it is, a hot dog, but Colombian style. One of the most iconic places to eat in this city is La Perseverancia, this mini market of street food stalls that has been operating for more than 4 decades. She is Patricia, she is one of the main ones here in La Perseverancia. The most delicious is the stew, the bandeja paisa, the pork bones, and the tail stew. Sounds good. The secret touch is what my mother gave us, cooking with natural things, not artificial things, natural things that come from the field, from the land. That's what gives the secret flavor to the food. Well, come on, let's start with the iconic changua. This dish is like a soup, a broth that is eaten at breakfast time and basically has bread, milk, egg, cheese, onion, and herbs to taste. It looks curious. Let me say it's a dish I've never seen before, and at once it's not like I would prepare it for fun, although who knows, it might surprise me. Come on, it's steaming. It's very hot. Enjoy. Oh, how funny this is. No, but it's really curious, very curious. It's like when you are dipping your bread in your coffee with milk and suddenly the bread breaks and falls in, right? And then suddenly you were eating your egg and you slipped and the egg fell in there and you said, well, never mind, I'll eat it all together. That's more or less what it tastes like, but it has a peculiar, pleasant flavor. Look how curious. I understand why they like it, to start a morning with all the energy. Tamales here are a serious matter. This is the most typical one eaten in Bogotá, made with, listen to me well, potato, rice, pork, chicken, carrot, bacon, among other little things that we will surely discover right now. Well, come on, I'm very curious about this. Let's see, there it is with the rice and everything. Come on, enjoy. Oh, how delicious it tastes. Wow, I love this one. You see, complete, balanced food and prepared instantly. I'll wash down my tamal with this drink called cola y pola, which they tell me is very typical. Basically it's cola soda, like the Colombian one, with beer, so it has a low alcohol content, but it's very tasty. Indeed, it's delicious. Luisito el Borrachillo appreciates it. One cannot say they came to Colombia if they did not have a good ajiaco. This is a chicken soup with 3, 4, sometimes 5 different types of potato. They add rice, they add corn, herbs to taste, especially recommended when you have a good hangover. Your grandmother makes it for you since you were a child. Oh, how delicious the broth is, just like the potato entered, with the broth, and it becomes thick, and it's a little kiss with a lot of love straight to your stomach. And the eternal debate, where is the arepa from? Well, look, no idea, but this is the boyacense arepa, from the Boyacá region, Colombia. What characterizes it is the type of corn that is ground. This one has a little bit of cheese mixed with the dough. This dish is eaten more in the mornings and at night, as a snack. It's sweet. Oh, how delicious. It's one of those foods that can be both a strong savory dish and a dessert. With coffee, with a good tinto, it must be great. I will wash it down with a little bit of Colombian, this soda that is very typical. Its name says it all. It's a little cola soda. Indeed, it reflects those notes. I feel like I'm in my native Boyacá. Well, it goes without saying, how delicious the food is in Colombia, how warmly people welcome you, how well you have a good time here. My favorite city on this occasion, I think we ate better in Cartagena, although honestly, all 3 cities fascinated me. As you have seen, I'll read your comments below. Thank you very much for accompanying me on another adventure. See you as always, in a few days with a new video. Goodbye.